I want to show you how to play A Horse with No Name by America. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. Let's start with the chord progression that backs this up. You've got an E minor, E, G, B, and then you've got either a D major 7 or a B major 9th right there. You got both sounds that come in there, but it's the same notes except for the B sometimes comes in there. And then that's the way the introduction starts. You got E, now if you want to use rhythm, I use a rumba sound and I set it at 125 beats per minute. But I won't use it for the tutorial because then I can't interrupt and talk all the time. So you've got E. So what you're going to do in the right hand, you're going to go G, G, G and B. Then hit that 3 times, and then go to D and F sharp. So E, and D and F sharp, and do the same thing here. And just end with a little pop on the A and C sharp. So you got D and F sharp in the left hand, and A and C sharp in the right hand. So we're going from this harmony to. And then once you get into the melody, it goes right into the melody. So at the end of phrases, what I'll do is I'll go into that D major 7th sound. You got the B has been coming in there, but I'll put that D in there and act like it's been going on all the time because they keep those chords going. Now let's get the melody. A, A, B, 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 A, B, B, A, A, B, 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 A, B, B, A, B, A, A, B, A, B, A, B, 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 A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, So the whole verse is all with just A's and B's with that little chord thrown in there. And then it's just all the rhythm to match the words that he's singing. Chorus, and the melody is the same except you've got an F sharp thrown in there, and then you play the chorus, the sound of the chorus words. And then they go into this chorus sound that's la 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 la. And what I do right there is I play this as a chord E, G, B, D, F. Okay? So you got E, G, B, D, F sharp. Sorry, not D, F sharp. So you've got, so that turns that into an E minor with a major 9th on that, with a 9th on top of it. I'm playing there. I'm going E and G, D and F sharp. Now I do that D and F sharp. In the recording, I think they go up to an F sharp A right there, but I go to the D and the F sharp because that gets me out of the way of my right hand, because I'm in real close harmony. But this time I go up because I'm out of the way. The right hand's out of the way. So in the right hand, you're going to have B and D, D and F sharp, then it's best to play it with middle finger and little finger, because then you got enough fingers for all the notes. C and F sharp, B and D, A and C sharp, and then you go back to A, C sharp, B and D, D and F sharp, C sharp and E. Put it together and it sounds like this. First time I play the F sharp again, F sharp A again, and then we do it again. Second time you just hold it, you don't do that. And we go right into the second verse. And it's just like the first verse, but the rhythm's changed a little bit to match the words. You know, he goes, after 2 days in the desert sun. So that's, and then after 3 days, so he's got that going on. Now notice I didn't put that little in between because he really never slows down enough, or there isn't enough of a pause to get that in there, so I just keep the line going. There's enough of a pause. And then we go right into the chorus with a little A pickup. Now for the chorus, you're going to have E and B and D. So you've got you got E, B, D, and then F sharp, C sharp, E. I didn't show you that before. So you're basically that's what I'm playing now. Now they do go down and hit this octave and go up to the E and the F sharp right there. So I just put it into a chord, a 3-note chord, E, B, D, F sharp, C sharp, E. So you basically got an E7, but I don't play the G. E minor 7th, and then a F sharp minor 7th. But I don't play the third on either one of them because it's pretty much covered by the right hand. Now the second time on that chorus you have a pickup. See that little A pickup. And you can kind of free form that rhythm right there because they kind of fall off to that F sharp. So you can make it right away, or you can free form it. What I like to do, I like to hit it and hold it back, hit it, and then pop the chord one time again. And syncopate a little bit. To the la la. I want you to get ready because the second time you do this on that second chorus, you're going to go right down here and so you're going to go right down to F sharp, A, B, B, D, E, E, and G. Now I'm going to go slowly so that you can see it because you're setting up for this. play it, you can skip right from the chorus into the third verse. There's a nice little interlude there, so if you want to play it, you can. I've got the notes there for you. But how you do it, I'm going to slow it down so you can see it. Slowly on that. I go. So I start on my ring finger, switch to my ring finger here on this B, and I do it again. So I go to get that finger, index finger on the F sharp, and then I do it one more time, G, and I cross over. I'll go slowly. All I'm going to do in the left hand, so the left hand doesn't get in the way, is go E and G to D and F sharp, E and G to D and F sharp, and you put them together, it's going to go. And then when you get to there, you go. After 9 days, you let your horse run free. But the key to this thing is just take your time and practice. Now, when he gets up to this E, they play both chords there, and all I'm playing is E and G and the F sharp and the A, but they pop both. Then they go to, and if you play it enough, if you practice enough, you can get it. So it'll sound like this. Pickup, so that he goes. They sing a B instead of the A. And then they just fade out after a long fade out. I shorten the tag with a, but they do an A pickup there, la, la, so they have an A into the B and the D. So I just did it there. If you're playing it with the rhythm, then you have to slide up and turn the rhythm off. So I'll show you that how, right from the tag. I'll do is I'll just hit that button off, hold it just slightly after that, so it'll be. And then lift the hands off, and you've got it. Well, there you have it, A Horse with No Name. It's a fun song to play, and it doesn't take you long to play at least some of it, because you just got to know A and B. And the chorus. You can play some of it right away. Hope you enjoy it.